All right, boys and girls, in order to make our sea turtle, you have to fold your paper in half one way, make a card, and like this. And then another way in half like this. So you have 4 equal quadrants, okay? Just like here. Now we're making these 4 lines to imitate the dotted lines on our Draw Our Sea Turtle handout, okay? So you're going to be doing this in pencil. I started a little bit in pencil because I wanted to make sure I could do it well on the video. But basically what you want to do with your pencil is you want to make kind of like this flattened circle. But you want to pay attention to where it is on your page. So when you do your circle, what you want to do is kind of move your hand around and around into a circle until eventually, this is called gesture line drawing, until eventually you get the right size and shape of kind of like your oval here. Then eventually what you're going to do is choose one of the lines that you created and Sharpie it. You're not going to do that now. I happen to make my flattened oval a little bit big, but with these drawing projects, I'd rather you make it a little bit bigger than too small. And I'm just going to show you the rest of this in Sharpie so that you can see it on the video. After you draw your flattened circle, and it should take up a good portion of the page, which a little more room on the bottom, then you're going to draw the inside line here. And what I like to do with the inside line is draw a dot of where it's going to start and kind of a dot and where it's going to end. And then you're just going to make a smooth line that's parallel to that kind of flattened oval and connect it to that dot. Now we're going to work on the tortoise shell, which are basically hexagons, flattened hexagons. So you basically want to pay attention to the line down the middle here, okay? And you want to make almost like curved like hexagons that only 3 that go a little bit over the line and they're a little bit curved. Now, as you know, hexagons, you're not going to be able to see the whole shape, but they're 6-sided. So the only one that we're really going to see part of the shape is on the bottom. Okay, so we're making 6 quasi hexagons here. Okay, and like I showed you, mine is a little bit bigger than it should be, but I think that's fine because I'd rather you have a bigger turtle. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to extend the lines onto the inner rim of the turtle shell. Okay, so you're only going to do, and you're going to do a little bit curved. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically you want the lines to be slightly curved and touching the inner line here. Okay, let me just fix that up. And also if you have a space here, you want to make that line here. Okay, now in this box we're going to draw the short lines around the rim, which are basically just little lines along the rim here. Okay, and they could be straight. Okay, now what you're going to do are the flipper legs, the 2 in the back and the 2 in the front. And you want to make sure that the legs are to the left of the line down the middle. And then the flipper in the front doesn't have to have all those curves. And now we're going to draw the head. And the eye and the necklines. So lastly, we're just going to add the details of the ocean, a little bit of the top of the ocean if you could fit it, and some of the seaweed. So you can do the water line, some bubbles maybe, and some seaweed.